When the Kmart Distribution Center opened in Greensboro in 1992, the building was not yet completed. Working conditions workers encountered racial discrimination and sexual harassment. Workers took their concerns to management, but no progress was made. In September of 1993, the workers voted to join the Amalgamated Clothing and Textile Workers Union, which in 1995 became UNITE, the Union of Needle Trades, Industrial, and Textile Employees. Through the union, the Greensboro workers learned that their wages and benefits were substantially inferior to those of other Kmart workers across the country.
We're tired of being discriminated against. We're tired of being intimidated. And we're tired of being terminated for our just...
In the fall of 1995, after more than a year of unconstructive bargaining with the Kmart Corporation, the workers called for a boycott of Kmart until a fair contract could be attained. Many other people in Greensboro were ready to show their concern over low wages and mistreatment at the Kmart Distribution Center. The Pulpit Forum, a local group of African American clergy, had been involved with the workers' struggle for over a year. Now they called for community support of the boycott, and many of Greensboro's citizens answered the call.
What was this? That there must have been something about this community which suggested to Kmart that of all the places in the nation, it could come here, take up residence, and pay people less than any place else in the nation.
It's gotten to the point where the workers just said enough. So if I have to be back out there looking for another job, so be it. It must be God's will. Mm-hmm. But as long as there's breath in me, and as long as I have a 13-year-old son and I'm a single parent, and I want that child to have the best upbringing and the best chance of a good future that I can give him. And it's my duty and my obligation as his mother to provide the best that I can give him. And if that means going up against a giant such as the Kmart Corporation, then so be it. But I won't be standing in
that no one should work and be underpaid. There's no excuse for it. We have to stand up and change this. I worked many places, and I know I did good work for which I was not paid. And I can sympathize with you. I'm standing with you because I know your cause is worthy.
We're here to say wherever injustice happens to be, we shall stand there and stand until the day of judgment comes if necessary.
Clergy, church members, business people, students, teachers, other union members, and concerned citizens joined with the workers in peaceful, nonviolent demonstrations. From January through March, hundreds of citizens participated in rallies at the Super Kmart and downtown Greensboro, with more than 150 arrests for civil disobedience.
This is what the Lord requires. The Lord requires that we love justice, do mercy, and walk humbly with our God. And I come today to tell you that we are standing for justice. And I tell you that there is some mercy and love for the people on Martin Luther King Street and for the Kmart workers. My brothers and sisters, we're doing a good thing, we're doing a right thing, and we'll keep on doing it until...
Discussing the community issues brought to light by the Kmart workers' struggle. Resisting the temptation to classify the dispute as simply racial, union, or labor versus management, the group persisted in finding ways to address the interests of the community at large.
Let's be serious. You don't have to have a solution. You have to have a commitment to find one, and together we can do it.
On July 25, 1996, Kmart workers reached a contract agreement with Kmart. The contract increased the starting wage to equal the average of all Kmart distribution centers and included clauses for non-discrimination and new grievance procedures. On September 8th, a town meeting was hosted by the Business Pulpit Forum work group. This meeting was a product of the dialogue established by various members of the Greensboro community throughout the Kmart struggle. It stands as a symbol of what resulted from Kmart. What had potentially been a divisive nightmare in the community had been persistently altered by those involved to produce open, honest, and varied communication between diverse groups. The outcome of the Kmart struggle is a renewed belief in the power of quality conversations and honest engagement of community issues. The task before all of us is to commit to working together to find new solutions to old problems.